Hello everybody, it's Ira Balvering again. Today I'm going to be unboxing Siege of Shadows. Now this is the most recent Kickstarter for J. Andrews. And this is the third book for the Keeper Chronicles. Another Kickstarter done by Merrick Books. Well, not done by, but rather distributed by, or fulfilled by Merrick Books. And in this case, as you can tell by the massive amount of stuff I have here, this also includes the slipcase for all three books. And just because it amused me, I added in the stick figure book. I believe she said about 250 of those were made. And I apologize for all the sound effects. But clearly this is a fair amount of stuff to unwrap. And Merrick does not skimp on protecting these, which is always appreciated. Almost. There we go. So there is our slipcover. Pull that piece of cardboard out that's been protecting it. And our three symbols for the three different books, including the most recent, Siege of Shadows. And our silly little stick figure guide to the Keeper Chronicles. And the upcoming campaign, Keeper Origins Book 1, if you are interested. But let's clear some of this stuff off. Then we can take a look at the books. Like I said, a lot of paper here. Let's take a look at this real quick. Again, same design as the books. The titles, beautiful gold dragons, or gold foil dragons, nice red foil dragons. Then we will slip in a thread of shadows. A little bit tight, but that's okay, not too tight. Pursuit of Shadows. And then let's open up Siege of Shadows, or Siege. Again, we have that same design with a page, or 4-edge painting and or gilding, and book foiling to match. In this case, yellow. The specific design for the book. Maps. Let's get my bookmark right there. There we go. Autographed by J. Andrews. Copyright ISBN. Shadowblade short story in there. Index of artwork, page 605. So we'll start there. But obviously that would be our first piece of art. Index of artwork. So our official first piece of art is page 16, which would be not that, but this here, which is Siri and Retrak and Lucas. And our next one is on page 102. There we go, and that is the Palace Roof. And obviously these are several different talented artists doing these. I'm not going to attempt to butcher their names, but I will show them here in a moment. At page 139 is our next one. And that piece of art is Lighting a Candle. 228. Attack in the Greenwood. Here we have Dormant Greenhouse. This would be The Necklace. This nice two-piece, which is, I think, yes it is. It is a bigger and color version of this here. Very nice. And that is The Dragon. Page 456. The Final Battle. Oops. I'm going to say this name wrong. Jasavia. And there should be a color version of that right there. So we'll kind of flip back and forth. Very nice. Then I will put that on here for just a second so you can see the names and the artist names. Credit where credit is due. Dear Kickstarter supporters, thank you again for your support during these 3 campaigns. It means more than you could ever know to have your enthusiasm for loving these books along with me. I am forever grateful, Janice. And of course, her famous stick figure art. And of course, several pages of Kickstarter backers.
And apparently my mic died as I was recording this, so I am going to record the rest of the video audio after the fact. Hopefully this comes out okay. But here we have the stick figure book here, A Stick Figures Guide to the Keeper Chronicles. This kind of came out as a gag because Jay Andrews was going through and doing stick figure art as part of the Kickstarter, and by the time the 3rd book hit, people were asking for it. And when she did a vote for the for what some of the stretch goals would be, this came up. So about 250 people bought this. It is an amusing little setup and review with a bunch of different stick figures drawn by the author. I'm not going to go through and show you every page in there because, well, that wouldn't be very nice of me to give you the opportunity to go through someone else's entire book without getting it from the author. But I do find these stick figures amusing. It is nice that each book is covered with a little stick figure synopsis. I love that she's got this set up with the same design as the rest of the books. It's not leather bound, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. Same style art. It's a nice little book, especially for only being a few bucks. But thanks for watching the video, and as always, happy reading.